Ending a relationship is never easy. It doesn't matter how long you've been together, how many memories you share, or how sure you are that it's time to walk away. Saying goodbye to someone who once meant the world to you is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. But it can be done with dignity. Can be done with care. Can be done without shattering both hearts beyond repair. The truth is, most breakups don't fail because of the decision to leave. They fail because of how that decision is delivered. Harsh words, silence, cold detachment, or ghosting don't just end love. They leave scars. And if someone mattered to you once, even if they're not right for you anymore, they still deserve to be let go with kindness. So how do you break up with someone in a way that honors the connection, protects your peace, and avoids unnecessary chaos? Here are 10 ways to do it. Not perfectly but gracefully. 1. Don't wait until you hate them. Too many people stay in a relationship long past its expiration date. They wait until resentment builds, until everything becomes an argument, until they can barely stand the sound of the other person breathing. But the most respectful breakups happen when love still lingers, when the choice to leave is made from clarity, not anger. Breaking up doesn't have to come from hate. In fact, it's more powerful when it comes from love. Love for yourself and respect for them. 2. Choose the right time and place. Never end a relationship over text. Don't do it in public. Don't ambush them between work and dinner. Choose a space where both of you can talk and feel. A calm, private place without distractions. Timing won't make the breakup painless, but it can make it bearable. And setting matters more than you think. 3. Start with honesty but not brutality. There's a difference between being honest and being cruel. You don't need to list every flaw or recount every disappointment. You're not there to make them feel small. You're there to explain clearly and calmly that you've reached a point where staying is no longer right for you. Speak from your truth but soften your edges. People don't remember every word. They remember how your words made them feel. 4. Use I statements instead of blame. Say, I feel disconnected, not, you never give me attention. Say, I don't think we're aligned anymore, not you've changed too much. It may feel subtle, but it makes all the difference. I statements show ownership of your feelings. Blame only breeds defensiveness. A graceful breakup means giving them dignity even when you're done. 5. Expect emotion and give it space. If they cry, let them. If they get quiet, don't rush to fill the silence. If they're angry, let it pass without making it a battle. You've had time to prepare for this moment. They haven't. Their reaction isn't a reflection of your failure. It's just grief in motion. And real love means allowing them to feel even as you let them go. 6. Don't offer false hope just to soften the blow. It's tempting to say things like, maybe we'll get back together someday, or maybe we just need some space. But unless you truly believe that's a possibility, don't say it. Hope can be more painful than truth. When someone is hurt and vulnerable, even a small phrase like, maybe, can plant the seed of waiting, of wondering, of holding on. It may feel kinder in the moment, but it only delays the healing. Be clear. Be compassionate. But above all, be final. 7. Set boundaries and stick to them. After the breakup, emotions will continue to swirl. One day they might text you saying they miss you. Another day they might lash out. Or perhaps you'll feel tempted to check in just to make sure they're okay. But this is where true grace requires strength. Letting go means letting go. Not partially, not in pieces. Set healthy boundaries around communication. Decide if and when you'll talk again. Don't slide into old habits. Don't blur the lines. Every time you reopen the wound, you restart the pain. 8. Own your part without taking all the blame. No relationship ends because of one person alone. Even if you were the one to initiate the breakup, even if they hurt you in ways they can't understand, try, just for a moment, to reflect honestly. Say, I know I didn't always communicate clearly, or, I held things in too long. Acknowledging your role doesn't mean justifying theirs. It means closing the chapter with emotional maturity. It invites healing for both of you, not guilt. 9. Take the time to grieve, even if you're the one who ended it. Many people assume that the one who breaks up walks away unscathed. But that's rarely the case. When you choose to end something you once valued, you carry a different kind of sadness. The kind that comes from knowing you hurt someone you still care about. Give yourself space to feel it. Cry if you need to. Don't distract yourself too quickly. Don't run to someone new to fill the void. The cleanest breakups don't erase grief. They allow it in full. 10. Leave with love, not with fire. At the very end, when the words are said and the silence sets in, take a breath. Look them in the eye. Say thank you, for what was good, for what you learned, for the version of yourself that grew inside that relationship. Breakups done right aren't about burning bridges. They're about crossing to the other side with integrity. If you can walk away knowing you didn't betray your truth, didn't shame them, and didn't turn love into a weapon, then you didn't fail. You simply finished the story that needed to end. Because not all endings are failures. Some endings are beginnings. Of deeper self-worth, of clearer love, of a future that finally has space to arrive. So if you're standing on the edge holding both fear and clarity in your chest, know this. You can let go without hate. You can leave without drama. You can choose yourself and still be kind. That is what it means to break up with grace. Not because it's easy, but because it's the most honest goodbye your heart can give.